Hi there, guys, and welcome back to Chris Comics. So today, I just wanted to talk about the new Prey movie, which is basically the new Predator movie for 2022. Um, and it's quite a decent movie actually. I watched it recently and really enjoyed what they did with it. It's like going back 300 years before Arnie meets the Predator for the first time in the 80s. Very cool. And yeah, it takes place during the Comanche times, Native American times in America. Very cool. Follows this young Native American girl and her brother as she tries to learn to hunt and stuff like that, because in the tribe it's not really allowed for her to be a hunter. It's more hunter gatherer for her, and you know it's like a proper, like gender roles back in the time were like that. I mean, a lot of things changed over the centuries, but back then it was like that. Men hunted, women did more of the menial chores, stuff like that. And she doesn't feel that her talent is being used properly. She feels like she can be a better hunter than she can hunter gatherer, or a seamstress, or any of that kind of stuff. So she wants to learn to hunt, and she wants to learn from her brother, and her brother keeps telling her no, she needs to do this, and she keeps escaping and trying to be a hunter like he is. Now during this time, obviously the whole point of the film is about the predator coming down and learning to hunt prey on Earth. So basically every time he encounters like a vicious animal, like a snake, he kills the snake. He's trying to find like the best prey, the most lethal kind of prey out there. And that's how the movie develops, from a wolf to a bear and to eventually man. Overall, I thought the movie was very cool. I didn't think the acting was all that great, but it was decent. It was possible. It's like the original Predator movie. The acting wasn't great either. It was just decent, and the CGI was very distracting though, I have to admit. The original film didn't have all that, so it's mainly practical effects were very well done though. So that's why the original Predator film, in my mind, is still leagues above any of the other Predator movies that came out. Predator 2 is decent, but it's not that great. The first one is still the best one by far. I would put this one just below this one, below the original Predator movie. The Prey would be second in my viewing of any Predator movies and stuff like that. But what I wanted to talk about as well is the discussion about around this movie is kind of toxic at the moment, and I don't understand why. Because you can't make criticism about movies these days if it has like diverse characters or minority characters anymore. Because it's like if you can't give proper criticism anymore, because I don't know why. I think it's very wrong. If you respect the film and the creators of this film, you'll give them proper criticism. Otherwise, you're doing them a disservice. That's how I feel about that anyway. So what I wanted to talk about is that if you look at social media, people are like really pumping this movie, making it seem like it's a 10 out of 10 movie, like the best thing ever. And it's not. It's not nearly that good. I just think that is very wrong to do, and it's a disservice to everyone involved in the movie. Like, it's good that this movie is getting a lot of attention. That's not what I'm saying. It should be. You should watch it. It's a very enjoyable movie, but it's not nearly like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 material. Not even 8 out of 10, I would say. But I would say it's a decent 7.5 out of 10 movie. It's decent. But what I want to say is that I think it's just toxic. The environment around this movie at the moment. I think people are giving it higher ratings just because of the nationality and the minority lean of the people at the moment who are in it as actors, and it's like, no, just give them a proper rating so you can give them proper criticism so they can work on that and get better in future as actors. I don't understand why you can't do that if the cast is like not all. If they were all white, people would be like, "Oh, this is a throwaway movie," because the acting was not the best, and the CGI was terrible as well. So I don't understand why people can't just give it, proper criticism. It's very stupid. But there were some awesome first scenes in this movie. The violence was on par. First movie, even the second one was very interesting, very cool. They did change it a bit. But that's so good because so overall, it was a good movie. I feel that they need to get the criticism right for my life. They're giving them way too much credit and like inflating egos, and I think it's very good for the press around it, the media and the critics, the critics. They're not critics, they're not called the critics anymore. They don't look at it from an objective view, they look at it through a lens of the shit. It's a critical lens. They shouldn't look at it anything. I know it's only subjective, but that is for the audience. For my time. It's just what it's gonna be. But if you're a professional movie, professionalism from the film, if you just look at direction, it's not gonna have that. So yeah, it's just my little rant about that. But again, I'm not saying don't watch it. I think it's a very good movie. I think the people who are family with me are able to bond. It's not bad at all. Some people can say Mary Sue and stuff. No, it's not actually makes mistakes. And she learns from them. It's actually very cool. Mary Sue characters, people who have no mistakes at all. And they don't, there's no repercussions for their actions and stuff like that. Like a perfect example for that would be Captain Marvel. In the movie, she doesn't make any mistakes, and she does bad things, and nothing really happens to her. And I feel that's the issue. But this character actually does make mistakes, and she does work on it. That's overall good movie. I recommend it. But I think we got